Alright, what is up? Basic Science, how are you amazing people doing today? So, I have a theory, and I think I'm figured out what's going on. And stay with me, it's gonna get really crazy. So Senju is the killer. Why? The reason why, and why did Iris see what she saw? Iris walked in on her, Hitomi and So Senju doing the nasty. So Senju didn't want to get caught, so he had staged that whole scene with the murder, and he wanted people to make sure that they wanted people to think that Hitomi was dead because he is in politics, because he didn't want that getting out. That's why I think Senju tried to send somebody to kill Hitomi. But Hitomi had feelings for Renju, because they've known each other for 20 years, and that's a long time to know somebody. So after Hitomi found out that Renju was divorced from Shoko, kind of see where I'm going? Let's begin. We need to find out that mystery caller, but I think it's So Senju. Because he told me, but Iris saw them together and he didn't want that getting out because he was going into politics. Let's find out.
Tessa!
Thank you, Ota.
I wonder if Iris is just
It's
using
thanks to
Oda.
That's right. It's not like you can do whatever you want just because you're the police.
Maybe not, but you better keep your promise.
Let's see. About that thing in an island.
So let's hear it. What is that thing?
That thing?
Don't play dumb. You sent that message to Iris.
Oh,
Oh, he caught it red-handed. Come clean, Oda.
Date, will you do me a favor?
What?
There's a picture on the counter, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and?
I want you to take a good look at it.
The photo.
He's gonna run.
Yes, the photo.
Day 4.
Head is pounding. What time is it?
The day has turned over. It is Monday, 2:50 a.m. You've been unconscious for nearly 5 hours.
Ota got me, didn't he?
He did. He struck you over the head with the walk.
Little bastard. Why did he do that?
That's assault on a police officer. That could get him in a lot of
but
trouble.
afterward, he ran off with Iris.
How do you know?
You had lost consciousness, but I was still watching. I recorded video of the incident. Take a look.
Tessa, wait! I'll get the car.
You witch! You stay away from my boy!
Tessa! What's wrong? Did something happen?
No, everything's fine.
Okay, let's go.
Ota.
Huh.
Why didn't you chase them?
I'm sorry.
You should have jumped out of my eye and ran after them.
I couldn't move. The mechanics controlling my ambulatory motion were short-circuited by the blow to your head. Date, the boss is calling.
Oh, how am I gonna report this one?
I'm so
Date
confused.
Mission. Stay calm, but this is an emergency. Just now, the killer... Oh, just watch the video. I sent the address to Iva.
Is the killer Ota?
No, that's...
The criminal is streaming this live.
What?
Iva, the source.
Identified.
That just blew my mind.
The Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse, Koto District.
Okiura?
Date, focus. We need to get to the site, now.
Ooh. Wow. Oh. Was not expecting that. That just blew my entire theory out of the water.
That sick bastard!
Tessa! Hold on! I'll save you!
Ota!
away from Tessa! Ah!
Oh no.
Date, we've almost reached the destination.
Please, please let me make it in time.
Is this where we find out who the killer is? Oh, I'm so confused.
You okay?
Date,
Where did they go?
through the back door.
Just hang on, Ota. Help is on the way.
Don't worry. Iris is alive. Backup is en route to this location. Date, pursue the culprit.
All right, I'm on it.
I wasn't expecting any of that. Wow.
Any traces of the culprit?
Still nothing. We also didn't catch the culprit on any of the surveillance cameras.
Oh,
They probably got away through the back alley.
my mind is just... Wow.
While wearing a polar bear costume.
Maybe they took it off and threw it in the ocean.
If it were
Wow.
filled with something heavy, it would sink to the bottom.
Oh no.
They were taken to Central Hospital.
Oh my god.
Ota's surgery went well. He's in treatment now. He's stable, nothing life-threatening.
What? That's just gonna take me a minute to
Iris,
process.
though.
Is she still in surgery?
Yeah.
Iris's left eye was forcibly removed. Because the optic nerve is connected to the brain, the surgery will take some time to complete.
Hey, have you contacted Hitomi and Liam?
Of course. Hitomi's at the hospital, waiting for the surgery to finish.
And Mayumi?
Mayumi, sorry.
She was at the hospital earlier, waiting for Ota to get out. I think she went back home to get some clothes and things for Ota's hospital stay.
Date, last night, Mayumi left the diner to chase after Iris and Ota. Perhaps she knows something.
Yeah, she might.
I'm so
Let's
confused
listen
right
to
now.
Mayumi's story.
You should ask Aiba about that.
Wow.
Yes, I've already done some research. Okiura Fishery is owned by the Okiura we know.
Okay, let's focus on what's happening now. Like, that just blew my mind. Why the Okira we do?
Renju's father created the company.
Ah. So I wonder if the son is paying for the sins of the father.
Another connection to Renju.
No, actually. Currently, Okiura Fishery has nothing to do with Renju. The company has been managed by office representatives for the past 17 years after Renju's father died. Renju holds no shares and is not involved in the management. In short, Renju did not inherit the company from his father, and it was instead given to other persons.
So
Interesting.
it's a coincidence the criminal chose that location?
Unknown.
This killer has been going after a lot of people that are close to Renju. I want to hear from a representative of Okyo Fishery.
They're giving statements at HQ right now. The line is pretty long.
You could just talk to Mizuki.
Right. She's part of the Okiura family too. Oh, speaking of. Hey boss, did you end up sending anyone to take care of Mizuki yesterday?
Jeez, you're finally getting around to asking that? Yes, she's fine. I had one of our new recruits take her.
New recruit.
She took her back to your house, so Mizuki should still be there.
So Mizuki's at home.
And I'm fairly certain she's furious with you. After leaving her alone with Mama, I mean.
Has CSI found anything in the warehouse?
It's still ongoing, but they haven't found anything of note yet. Date, Aiba, go to the warehouse again and investigate. You two might be able to find some useful clues.
Wow.
So, Sejima? He was in Iris' somnium yesterday.
Right. But Iris says she's never met him.
I wonder if they caught I wonder if, like I was saying at the beginning, if she caught her. He told me, and then so.
Why not ask So about it?
So lives in Azabu, right? I guess I could.
I should go and investigate.
Alright, boss. I'm going to investigate all this.
Got it. We're counting on you.
Let's go, Aiba.
Roger that.
Wow. Cold storage road mentioned Michu Diner, Central and Dietary Restaurant Residence. We'll go to cold storage warehouse, Sejima Restaurant, and then Dietary Restaurant. Oh my gosh. That. I have no idea what to think now.
Two cars.
These cars have been parked here since before 3:17 a.m.
One van and one station wagon.
This station wagon is a stolen car.
Stolen?
Last night, the owner of the vehicle reported it stolen. It was stolen at 10:33 p.m. yesterday. The theft occurred in Fuchu, Tokyo, in the parking lot of Famisto, a convenience store along Koshu Highway.
The Famisto parking lot, huh?
The car was stolen while the owner was
So-
shopping inside the store. The vehicle's engine was on. The doors might have even been unlocked, which would have made the theft easy for the culprit.
So this could not have been Oda, but what about
Who owns
this?
the van?
The Matsushita family. It appears as though it was used for transporting ingredients and supplies.
So I wonder if they had something to do with this.
Tessa, wait! I'll get the car.
Ota's fingerprints were found on the steering wheel and gearshift.
Yep.
Iris's fingerprints were found around the passenger seat. Those were the only prints recently made.
Not good. Forklift. There's nothing special about it. Okay. Policeman, police officer. I asked, but there's no has been in progress. Cold storage warehouse. Culture became the scene of a horrible crime this morning. First, cold storage warehouse. Warehouse. No. Let's see. Container. Stack containers. I don't think this has anything to do with what happened. What does though? Forklift. There's nothing special about it. Okay, van.
Was there anything else found inside the car?
Ah, okay.
There was one thing.
What was it?
Ota's cell phone. The one he purchased 2 days ago in Akihabara. It slid under the driver's seat.
Where's the phone now?
Its data is being inspected and evaluated.
The van owner's fingerprints were found on the driver's seat, and were found on Ota's cell phone fell under the driver's seat. So, okay, that's enough of that.
Who took the car?
Who took the car?
Ota Matsushita.
What?
Ota got into the car and drove off. The security cameras at the convenience store caught the entire incident. Ota's fingerprints were also found on the steering wheel of that car.
So I wonder.
There is no
I'm so
doubt that it was
confused.
Ota.
The stream of the polar bear started around 3 a.m.
Correct.
Wait a second. Could it have been Ota?
About 10 minutes later, Ota appeared on screen.
Right.
Ota stole the car at 10:33 p.m.
But that doesn't explain why he needed stitches, though.
That makes 4.5 hours until he appeared on screen.
I cannot find anything in the vicinity that could be a clue.
Me either. Let's check inside the warehouse.
Interesting, interesting.
Wow, it's cold in here.
Is it fake blood?
The air conditioners have stopped. However, the insulation in the walls has kept the room temperature close to what it was this morning.
I should finish this investigation before I freeze to death.
Well then, you had better get started.
Good, not timed. Policeman, any progress on the investigation?
I checked this place point by point, but didn't find nothing.
Okay, what about you? Aren't you cold?
Yeah, some engineer from NRIPS created a jacket lined with heating wires. That keeps me warm. Nice, right? All the cops and inspectors around here are wearing them.
That's cool.
A video camera and laptop. This is what the criminal used to stream. All of these items have been bought from pawn shops and thrift stores. It would be difficult to determine a suspect from them. I have logged into the Wi-Fi in this warehouse. Okiura Fishery Co., Ltd. is listed as the owner.
I wonder if Ota used it.
However, I found the password written directly on the router. Anyone who saw it could have used it.
We can lose for the stream. We probably can't bother you with these though.
3 a.m. this morning. Iris was lying right here.
If Ota hadn't come to save her, it would have been too late.
I don't know about that. I can't find any clues here. Let's see, let's check This.
There are only a few items on the shelf. Is this warehouse not in use?
That must be Oda's blood. That's where he was stabbed and went down. An evidence marker. It's a little marker that puts up tracked in evidence scene. For any clues?
No, nothing so far.
Do you have a family? I don't know why that's important.
No, unfortunately, I live alone. With a job like this, I don't really get the chance to meet new people.
Once this case is wrapped up, how about you and I go to a cabaret club together?
Hey, now you're talking. You're buying, right?
Sure, I'll expense it.
I recorded that conversation. I will be sending it to the boss later.
On second thought, why don't we split it?
Aw, lame.
We see each other a lot, don't we?
Yeah, wish it were under better circumstances. Too bad you're not a girl. This could be the start of something.
Huh. Yeah, thinking the same thing.
Oh. A forklift. I don't see anything special about it. Ice cutting machine workbench.
That machine is used to cut ice. We have gathered testimony from the workers regarding it. This has always been in the warehouse, so the suspect did not bring it here.
Any fingerprints?
Nothing. No fingerprints have been found at the scene at all. His entire warehouse is clean.
I see.
Overhead crane, a hook hanging from the ceiling crane. I feel like I'm missing something. An oil drum.
It really does look like Reika from that cabaret club in Nakamaguro.
What part of her looks like a metal tube?
Wait, Shadow, what? Envy. Square object.
There's something there.
You should go pick it up.
Huh. I recognize this.
An Odoroki Man chocolate. You've been collecting them for 3 years. Each chocolate contains a special sticker inside. Years ago, you started buying them for Mizuki, but eventually, you got hooked on them. Even after Mizuki lost interest, you kept buying them.
That's a bittersweet memory. The Odoroki Man chocolate. Why is this here?
Perhaps we can use it as a clue. Let's investigate further.
I'm so confused.
Oh, it's freezing.
Date, we're at our limit. We've examined everything of interest here. Let's go elsewhere.
I agree.
We're gonna go to Tsushima residence.
How did you get in?
Hopped over the fence.
That's trespassing, you know.
My baseball landed in your backyard. I was just trying to get it back.
So, do you know Iris Sigan?
I don't. Who is that?
Shouldn't I had.
This girl, do you recall seeing her?
No, I've never seen her.
I detect no noticeable rise in So's body temperature.
This guy's a politician. Lying is his job.
Well, true.
Where were you 3 a.m. this morning?
Here, sleeping, of course. Why? What happened?
Did you not see the news?
No, I've been reading a book. I don't know what happened, but whatever it was, I had nothing to do with it.
About your connection to the Kamakuras.
I told you yesterday. My relationship with them is perfectly legitimate.
Hey, Aiba. You were still in the middle of the story about So selling and buying the Kawasaki land.
Oh, we can continue that later.
So is being Kiwi in the pond. I think I said that right. Do you know about So's alibi?
Congressman Sajima was at home all Friday and Saturday.
How about from last night until this morning?
He was in his bedroom, resting.
Can you prove that?
My word should be enough.
Aiba, are there any security cameras in the mansion?
There are several. But for some reason, they are all powered off. There is no image data for the past few days.
Really? That's too suspicious to ignore.
Right?
Are you finished here?
I'm just getting started.
You won't get anything, no matter what you ask. So Sajima has nothing to do with your case.
It's my job to decide that, not yours.
Okay. I didn't want to get rough. But if I need to, I'll feed you to the koi.
I'd like to see you try.
Date, he's not all talk.
What?
Check his body.
This guy has a handgun.
It is, of course, real and loaded.
So you're carrying, huh?
What are you talking about?
Don't act dumb. I should have you arrested for firearm violation.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The gun you have on you.
I don't have a gun.
I know that you do.
You got a way to prove it?
I could search you.
Oh yeah? How? You need a warrant for that.
Are you finished? If you are done here, I'd like to ask you to leave.
No, I got some more questions for your
Date,
bodyguard.
I don't believe we can accomplish anything further here.
Okay.
It's better for us to return to HQ.
No,
This
it's...
is why I hate politicians.
What about the other stuff? The map. Let's go to Matsumishi Diner. Because I don't think Mizuki would know anything about. And going there would be a waste of time. So if we got that, we can go to, after this we'll go to the hospital.
Who might you be?
Oh, I suppose I should introduce myself more formally.
At least something a little more than flashing your badge.
My name is Kaname Date.
Mr. Date, what can I help you with?
I like dealing with her. She's about the Okami chocolate. I found it at the warehouse. I took it out of my pocket to show her.
Do you know anything about this chocolate?
Oh, you like Odoroki Man?
Yes, actually. I was hooked on them at one point.
My Ota loves them too. When he was younger, he used to collect all the stickers. He was the best at it.
Not looking good for Oda right now. Are you done packing?
Packing? What are you talking about?
I thought you came here to pack some of Ota's things for his hospital stay.
Ota? At the hospital? My boy's fine. You shouldn't say things like that to a mother.
I don't think she ever...
Last night? What time?
Before 10 p.m.
Oh, I was already asleep by 10.
You were sleeping? That can't be.
She got knocked.
You left the diner to chase after Ota and Iris. I saw the whole thing with my own left eye.
Left eye? Not both your eyes?
Well...
Anyway, I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't go anywhere last night. I was asleep. I was dreaming.
Dreaming?
Yes, a very nostalgic dream.
Let's see. What kind of dream?
It was when my son had just started elementary school. I had Ota run an errand for me, and he was taking so long, and I was waiting. My husband said it was nothing to worry about, but I couldn't take it anymore and went to look for him. I found him at a traffic signal, crying. He said he couldn't come home because the signal was still red. But it was one of those crossing signals you have to push. That boy didn't even notice it. He just stood in front of that red light. So stubborn. So stupidly honest. That's my Ota. He was so cute. I couldn't help it.
Maybe she's in denial about the whole thing. About that photo.
Oh, this?
As maybe Mayumi smoked, she turned the photo toward me.
This is a family photo from when Ota was still small.
That's her husband. It looks like.
I wanted to look at it again. I'm
She's
a horrible mother.
No, don't say that.
Always caused trouble for my husband and Ota.
She's so
They
sweet.
helped me so many times. I am such a burden. But they were always smiling. They were so kind. I remember a gift they gave me one Mother's Day. They knew how much I liked floral patterns. So they gave me this apron and a kitchen knife. Oh, I was so happy. I was crying and smiling, and that's what this photo is from. It's kind of embarrassing, but isn't it such a nice photo?
Yes, that's very nice, Mayumi.
Where is your husband?
Oh, who knows?
Date, I did some research on her husband, Ota's father. His name is Matsushita Takaro.
The Sushida family.
He died of myocardial infarction 5 years ago.
What? What is going on here?
Date, I noticed something. Can you look at Mayumi with the thermal imaging turned on? Do you see it?
Part of her brain is blue.
That might be due to low blood flow in that part of the brain.
Which means...
Mayumi has an illness.
Ouch.
I have checked her hospital records. For the past 6 years, Mayumi has been suffering from dementia.
Oh.
Dementia.
Symptoms vary considerably,
Dang,
but Mayumi
that's-
appears to be afflicted by memory loss. She seems to be missing memories.
I see. So that's where those weird comments are coming from.
I wonder if we can sync with her.
Can she run a diner like that?
It isn't running.
What do you mean?
Matsushita Diner has been closed for 8 years. Matsushita Diner is near the Kabasaki district. It is not technically within the restricted area. However, after the chemical plant explosion, the number of potential customers must have dropped considerably. Before the accident, this diner managed quite well due to its proximity to Bloom Park. Patrons from Bloom Park would often eat here,
Wow.
being the cheaper option. But Bloom Park closed 8 years ago. The customers stopped coming, and then, naturally,
That's so sad.
Does Mayumi not notice that the store is closed?
I do not think so.
Because of the dementia?
Yes.
I can't believe it.
I wonder if we can see. I don't know if we will.
Is that all? I have to start preparing for the dinner shift.
Miami stood and went into the kitchen.
Date, let's go. It's better that you leave things be.
You're right.
I don't know if I don't know if we should sync with her, and because that could cause more harm than it would good. Let's go to Central Hospital. We might find out more stuff there. And if anything, last but not least, would be Dante's home. Wow. That's sad.
Are you okay?
Tate.
The nurse told me you were here.
Yes, just resting. Iris's surgery was successful.
Oh, that's good.
They told me she would be fine. After I heard that, a weight left my shoulders and I just collapsed.
It seems that she passed out and was brought here.
Yeah, the nurse told me.
But I'm fine now. I feel much better.
About your alibi.
Hitomi, what were you doing around 3 a.m. today? I don't mean anything by it. I'm just doing my job.
I was sleeping at home. The police came and picked me up around 4 a.m. That's when I heard about all this.
Her testimony matches what was in the investigation material.
I wonder if we're gonna sync with Iris again.
Cops came to pick her up around 4?
Correct.
How long does it take to get from Hitomi's house to the warehouse?
20 to 25 minutes by car.
And the polar bear ran out of the warehouse at around 3:15?
Correct.
If you're fast, you can just make it.
Do you suspect Hitomi?
Not necessarily, but...
About Iris. I don't think it could be Iris about Hitomi.
Iris lost her left eye. They haven't found it yet. If the optic nerve and blood vessels are intact, they told me they might be able to restore it. But I'm thankful she's alive. When I was young, I lost someone very important to me. Monica Eli, my best friend. One of the only friends I had. While I was waiting for news from Iris's surgery, I started thinking about Monica. And I felt like I was going to lose my mind.
That must have been very painful.
So wasn't Monica one of the killers from one of the victims from 6 years ago? Let's see. Do you know anything about Iris and So?
So, Sejima? The politician?
Yes. We believe they might know each other.
I don't think so.
About Oda.
I am so thankful for Oda. No. Words don't even do it justice. Oda saved Iris, didn't he? I heard the police talking about it. If Oda didn't go to the warehouse that night, Iris would be dead. I really don't even know what to say. It's frustrating that there isn't a bigger word for thank you.
Let's do this one more, and then we'll say goodbye.
Oda was actually one of my students. I was his teacher in elementary school. Even back then, he had such a strong sense of justice. Not that I'm one to say, but I believe he grew up to be quite an amazing young man. He risked his own life to save someone else. His mother must have raised him well.
Now we can say goodbye.
Sorry for asking you so many questions at a time like this.
No, it's fine.
I should go.
So once we get to Date's residence, we can end today's video, and then we can start it from there. And the next one, but wow. Alright, and as always, that's all the time I have for today, and as always, I hope you guys enjoy Bye Basics Nights, and I will see you all later. Peace and chicken grease. Be sure to like the video if you haven't already. Be sure to like the video. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. And peace and chicken grease.